In this short video, we are going to demonstrate how you link a Microsoft project schedule to a Navisworks file in order to create a Timeliner video. This is sort of the same thing that we showed in the tutorial, but I have my Navisworks file here. It's simple. It only has really 3 elements: footings, columns, and beams. Okay, and I've opened up the selection tree and then the selection sets here. When I turn on my Timeliner button, I get the Timeliner pane down below. I'll go into the data sources file, and I'll say add. I'll say Microsoft project. This is my file here that I'm adding. When you get this, you'll get a field selector button or window that pops up. We'll just say OK here. This is actually a way that you can map certain columns in your Microsoft project or whatever scheduling software you're using to Navisworks, but in our case, I mean, project maps pretty well directly, so we'll just say OK. Here's my new data source. Now again, when I look at tasks, there's been no task added. That's because I got to hit this refresh button. Say refresh all data sources. You come up with another window that says either choose rebuild task hierarchy or synchronize. The only time you choose synchronize is like when you're modifying an existing schedule for like durations. Anytime you first add, you always choose the first one, rebuild task hierarchy. If you're adding task or deleting tasks, you'd always rebuild task hierarchy. The only time you'll say synchronize is when you're trying to link it directly to the schedule, and the tasks basically are all the same. It's just durations have changed. So we'll say OK here. And now when I come back, you can see that I've now got my 3 tasks: footing, columns, and beams. I also have this root activity, which is almost like project management function. You know how that stretched from beginning to end. That's sort of what we have there. Now the one thing that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to rules, and it'll have 3 rules up there, which are pretty basic rules. You can write your own new rules, but we won't get into that. So I mean, basically what this is saying is let's map Timeliner tasks from the column name to items with the same name, matching case. I've made sure that our activities are the same as what they're being used in Microsoft projects. So map Timeliner tasks from column names to selection sets with name matching case. So just make sure you say apply rules, and you can apply all these rules, and that'll be good. In that, if you click off the Gantt chart button right now, you can see what we did right here was we've attached these sets to the activities or the tasks that I have. I would probably go in here and just under task type, make sure you say construct, or at least give this something. We're constructing now, so make sure you've got all those things clicked on. Okay, then you can really go to simulate, and you can really just hit play now. I mean, if you want to go to settings, there is a setting button here, and again, you can fool around with this. Playback duration 20 seconds is fine. About the only thing I'd warn you on is make sure, I mean, our activities are all planned activities right now. I mean, you can get into actual activities, and you can have more sophisticated schedules, but for us right now, make sure this is on planned, and then you can play your simulation. And again, if you get into the configure button here, you notice like the construct, it was like start appearance is 90% transparent. The model appearance, that's at the end of the thing. So I mean, that's why when you look at that, it's the simulation actually starts out light green and changes. Alright, so I mean the only thing you want to do after that is go to the output button and make sure you output the animation. This is a Timeliner simulation. You can keep this render as OpenGL. Windows AVI is fine. So that'd be fine. This is going to be a pretty big file. So again, and again, I put that on my desktop if I can find it. This probably won't look real good, but here's a simulation. I'll just scroll on through. So anyway, that's the way to do it.